over anymore. Okay, so, no, I don't want to go that way either. All right. Weird. Okay. Cool. 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 There we go. I like this band. I dig them. She's very cool. I like shows that have a lot of entertainment value, and her show has a lot of entertainment value. Let me tell you what. It's a good band. Guys, welcome to good morning to everybody. I hope we're all having a good day so far. We're rocking right along, right? Sending you virtual hugs, pretty. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. You can never have enough love in this world, right? That's what we're here for, is to love each other one more day. I hope so, anyway. I might piss some people off today, but that's my intention of coming here. That's my intention, is to come here and not piss people off. But it somehow seems to happen. I won't even be doing anything on purpose, and somebody's like, "I'm mad at you." I'm like, "For what? Like what? Like I don't know. I don't get mad at people like that. Like the other day, you told me, and I'm like, "Whoa, were you being a dick?" Like, well, yeah. I mean, I was definitely doing. That's probably why I told you you were being a dick then. That doesn't mean that I like held it with me after I like left the stream and like, oh, you know what I mean? I don't know. Some people be funny. All right, let's turn our battles off for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to attempt to get my face together today. I got a lot of stuff to do yet again. I need an assistant, man. Seriously, I need an assistant so bad. I'm like exhausted. Like I just can't do this anymore by myself. No, I have to keep doing it by myself. I have to, because I said I'm not to the point yet where I can justify like having the money to hire somebody else to do all this shit for me. Like, whoa, that was crazy. Did you guys see that? That thing like wanted to glitch like right in the middle of like that swoop. That was weird. All right, so welcome through, guys. Tap the screen, like the live. The more you tap the screen, the more popular I get, and I need that. So like, it's free. Like likes are free, taps are free. Please tap. Like it costs you $0. It costs you $0 to tap the screen. The last few days have been really weird on here. Like, I don't know, they've been really weird on live. I'm doing YouTube and TikTok at the same time. They've been weird. Like people like will literally just I don't know. So today's the 30th. Okay, the 20. Okay, so they're talking about a visit on the 20th or on the second. I'm like, what? Thank you, Andrew, honey. I appreciate you. But like, it's been so weird the last couple days. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just the dumb shit. Like, just dumb shit. Some days I get up, like yesterday, I was like, yeah, that's all about people. Yeah, I'm down for people. And yeah, that's people. And then other days, I'm just like, stop. Stop speaking. You. Stop speaking. Like, so I'm kind of in between where we'll go today. I started doing YouTube like a few months ago. Like I was like, okay, once they started, I think a lot of people once they started talking about like maybe doing away with it, maybe not. They all kind of ended up, like a lot of people ended up migrating over to YouTube just because they wanted to make sure that they had somewhere to go. If like that shut down, like all that stuff, right? And like YouTube, I don't mind YouTube. I like YouTube. I like the numbers that I get on YouTube. Like I'll get off and I'm like, geez, dude, that's how many people stop there. That's crazy. But like, I prefer TikTok. I do. I prefer TikTok. Oh, thank you, Justice. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Can I follow you back from here? I think I can. Right? Yeah. I turned on heart pink. Yeah, that means right. Yeah. But like I've just had the weirdest shit like the last few days. Like a guy that came through that told me I must be trans because my hair is blue, and I was like, well, how does that work? Like, like, I don't know with blue, but I'm like, no, you do realize females have this thing, like females, males, we all have this thing called hair dye. It's not like it outed me because I have my hair this color. Like, it didn't grow on its own, and it was like forcing me out of the closet. I'm like, dude, it's a hair dye color. Like, it's literally a hair dye color. Like, why do I need to explain this to some people? I don't know. Some people need this explanation, but I'm like, huh? And then he's decided that that must mean that I'm part of the LGBTQ community, which I support people that are gay. It's not my place to judge anybody. Like, I don't feel like it's my. But I'm like, well, I'm not gay. I'm not trans. I might be a little bit more fabulous, than some people, but I'm like, okay, like I said, some days I just can't people. Some days I can people real well. Other days can't people so much. So do me a favor, guys. Tap the screen, like the live. It helps me bring more people in. My main ones that I will always do are YouTube and TikTok. I love YouTube and TikTok. But I'll do other sites like here and there, just kind of see like what the numbers are like and all that. I have been following. I've been trying to follow like a lot of news lately. There's been a lot of stuff happening in the weird news. So I normally do the weird news. If I get battle requests through, then I'll do like some trivia and stuff like that with them. But so let's see. Oh yeah, they had. I talked about this yesterday, but just for anybody that missed it, he's like a big YouTuber and a big TikToker, right? Well, he had his court hearing yesterday. This dude, right, on his live stream. I understand substances can be a motherfucker, right? Kept telling everybody how sober he was, right? On his live stream, with it on, he says, I'm going to go break into my grandmother's house. Da-da-da. And they're asking, like, Nick, when's the last time you seen her? 3 years ago. Well, how do you know she still lives there? Because I know she still lives there. Well, what? Like, no, you can't go break into somebody's house. So, of course, what happened? People on TikTok call because they will take shit real life. Like, yo, this dude's like all kinds of messed up, and he's breaking in this person's house. Here he broke into her storage, like, you know how they have the garage out, and normally people have those extra freezers or extra fridges out there, right? He went into this woman's garage, which, by the way, I'd like to throw in, it was the wrong address. His grandmother lived 3 doors down. Thought I'd throw that in there. So he ended up breaking into the wrong house. Then he was on a jail call, right? On a live stream. Somebody called another live streamer from jail. Thank you, hello. From jail. And he was like, yeah, I'm trying to get my mom to talk to my grandmother about breaking the, dropping the restraining order, right? Okay. Well, B, you've now just committed another felony because as trying to intimidate a witness is looked frowningly upon. Like, even if his grandmother, it wasn't her house. Okay, we'll go back to that one. It wasn't her house. All right, it was not her house. So even if she was like, yeah, I want to drop the charges. My grandson has issues. Let's give him rehab instead. She can't do that, A. Even if it was the right house, she still couldn't do that. This state, whenever there's charges pressed, the state steps in. They started doing that because, like, in the 50s or whatever, women would call the police, and the police would get there and say, oh, well, do you want to press charges? And then she's standing there going, oh, God, well, that's my father, my kids. He won't be able to get, like, another job. Like, well, no, I just want him to stop. I just wanted him to stop. And then they would find the women, like, however, thanks, Portia, I appreciate you. Like, however long later, like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why they started doing it. So they took over for it. So if somebody calls, regardless of whether it's somebody on TikTok, it's the homeowner or whatever, if they see you breaking into somebody's home, they're going to call. There are also these things, right? For anybody that is not aware of this, right? Because I see people and their kids are acting crazy in the background, right? They're on their live stream. The person's on their live stream 12 hours a day. The kids are screaming the whole time, like, I can't sit in there like that. Thank you, Portia. I appreciate you. Tap the screen like the live guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then they're like, somebody called CPS on me. And you're like, well, yeah, your kids are left unattended for like 12 hours a day so that you can cheer for like roses and battles. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Like, I think that you can be a mother. I think you can be a mother on stream and be a good mother. And then you can be that mother that just assumes that they're going to take care of themselves. And, like this will take, like my kids, every 100% will take precedence over this. If my daughter's, well, she don't really care if she gets caught on my live stream. She's not like a big, whatever. My son don't give a shit. But, like, if there was, like, say, like, a fight breaking out between the two of them, which there never really has been, because they get along weirdly. Like, they, like, just love each other. We all just love each other. We're a very low-key household. But, like, and then you're crying because your kids got taken. Well, you're crying because your kids got taken away because you were on live too damn much. Like, it's not hard to figure out some of this stuff. So he had his court case yesterday, right? And what happened? All the people from TikTok, normally people that are in the galley for court cases, right, are people that are there to be respectful. It's law students. It's other people that have something to do with the case that can't be there. It's it's there's all sorts of people that are typically in law rooms, right? So nobody knows how the court went yesterday because the judge got really pissed off because there was a lot of people from TikTok coming on and saying shit in the comments about Nick. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think this dude's gonna end up going away for about 15 years. He had 30 charges on. This man is only 30 years old. He's had 30 criminal charges pressed on him in his life. Okay, 30. That's a pretty big number. I had none. 30. He's had 30. Like, how the fuck? Like, I get it. Rugs can be a big issue, all that stuff. I get it. But, like, 30, and you're 30 years old. Like, what the fuck? How do you get, like, hi, what's going on, Ashani? How are you? Like, how the fuck? So, this was breaking and entering. Now, when they found him, right, he was in the shed, and he had taken all the food out of the freezer and made, like, a little hut, right? So he was sleeping with all their frozen food. But people seen it, like, you gave people every piece of evidence that they needed in the world. Like, all they had to do, like, people were on his stream going, don't break into this house. You don't know if your grandmother lives there still. Like, what are you doing? And then guess what happened? People from TikTok started calling the police saying, yo, there's this dude breaking into this woman's house, and that's how he got caught. How's your day? So far, so good. Can't complain. It's another lovely day on the internet. So the judge actually shut down the virtual court yesterday just because it was too much. Like it was too much. It was too much like TikTok. You know, like how it would be on here when people decide like they don't like somebody. They'll just. It was a lot of like like a court hearing is still a court hearing at the end of the day. Like it's still. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Like you still got to adhere to guidelines to be in there. Otherwise, you'll get kicked out. But they is it just me? I think it's just you. But so but yeah. So that's what happened yesterday. Now they ended up like they took it offline. Straight up took it offline. Like that took it offline. And so a lot of people left, of course, like, a lot of that stuff happened. Bobby, good morning, honey. Welcome through. I'll tell you what, Bob, not Bobby, but Bob has been so overly nice to me lately. And when I tell you guys, like, I just, like, I will never understand why people are nice to me online. I would never understand it, like, at all. Like, I see some people and they get, like, crazy, like, and, man, it hits me hard when people do that. Like, I don't know, he gave me something yesterday and now it's raised, like, they give you an automatic gift goal, right? And now all of a sudden it's like a diamond. It's not like 50 flowers anymore. And I'm like, you want us to be mean? Who said that? Where did I say that at? In that? No, I said there's some people that can be mean on TikTok and they will do things like call the courts while there's a court, order that was this was literally on live, right? And I said they do most of the courts on live. Now, a whole bunch of trolls from TikTok came in, so they ended up just shutting it down so nobody knows what happened. I really think he's going to end up getting like 15 years. Nice is the least we can be. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Nice is always appreciated. Yeah, always appreciated. Let's see. They ended up. I said this one I seen. Hold on. Here's Tyler. Let's see if the internet works. Tyler, I want to see you. I want to see you, Tyler. I want to see you. I want to make face connect with you. I love the jellyfish. Oh, thank you. I bought them on Amazon. This is a jellyfish tank too, but it's very temperamental. This one, I bought one because I was like, all right, let me replace that. And then I realized this was like half the size of that, so now I just use it the rest stuff on it. Yeah, Tyler, listen, I want this to happen so bad. I've never wanted anything more in my life. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Daddy Pat. Yeah, guys, do me a favor, tap the screen, like the left. So he said that's just like a mess. Like I don't know. I don't believe in beating people down that have substance issues because it's like that they're I guarantee you that they're already beating themselves down enough. Like I guarantee you that they're already just beating the shit out of themselves. So it's like, what can you do? All right, let's see. Oh, they found there was a welfare fraud recently that was uncovered, and it was $17 million. Here it was a lot of the people that worked for the welfare office. They all got together, made up these fake IDs of people that had already passed away, and then they were getting the checks sent to them and then withdrawing it from the money. And yeah, it was over $17 million. Can you believe that? I'm like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Okay, let's see who this is. All right, I'm taking all my battles today. Oh. That shirt's pink. Okay, I thought I was looking at a butt crack there for a minute. Oh, okay, we're just going to have everybody up in here. What's going on, guys? Hello? Is it, okay. Okay, this is really awkward, guys. I'm just gonna jump out of it because this is really awkward. No, we'll just keep the awkward. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I said all I could ever ask you guys is just tap the screen. I won't even ask that. Like it's been I don't understand what is going on with like the battles lately. They've been putting me with people that like just straight up there's not even a bit of English in them, and I'm like, okay. Let's see. Right, there we go. So I said we're gonna hope that we get some people in throughout the day. It'll be another lovely day. I said I'm excited. We'll see. Oh, hi. Okay, well, sir, question for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much English do you speak? None? Okay. No, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm really like, I just don't feel the need to sit and like stare at another person, like face to face, like. Hey, nothing happened to Twitch, by the way, guys. My battles I'm doing, I promise they're on YouTube. I know I like to be able to at least let people on YouTube hear what's going on. Can you do battles on YouTube? I honestly don't know. That's the answer. I don't know, but I'll accept all my battle requests. Hello. Okay. So, do you speak any English, sir? Okay. Guess not. No, it's okay, dude. I would like to have people I speak English with. It's cool. Yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't sit there and just stare at somebody else and be like, some people can do it. They'll do it just for the hell of it. I'm like, not. Scary face filter reminds me of my grandma. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's nice that they gave her a scary. Is she still alive? Because that'll totally change it for me. If she's still alive and got that honor, then props to her. She must be a great woman. Okay, let's see. Like I said, the battle requests they've been really weird lately. I have gotten very little English, like very, 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 very little English. There we go. Let's put some eyebrows on. We can make it look like we have eyebrows. Here we go. So we're just gonna keep rocking right along, guys. Do me a favor, tap the screen like the live. I am live on YouTube. I'm also live on TikTok. I said I like to do my best to keep everything moving. I'm like in the mood today to do battles. Like normally I won't do them. I'll come up with something else to do. You know what I mean? But like, this one's two people. Can't do two people. Can't do two people. Like you just can't do it. Like there's too much going on when it's like two people. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Let's do some eyebrows. Yeah, it's crazy. And it don't get a job. I have a job. You realize people get ready to go to jobs, right? That's why some people put makeup on so they can go to their jobs. I mean, that's why I do. I don't know. Maybe other people just go and like go in looking like shit. Like I like to look at least presentable when I go in, at least somewhat. Here we go. All right, so here's this. Okay, so yeah, that was the latest one. Was there was apparently $17 billion in fraud, and it was actually to be the workers themselves that worked in the office that had found a way to pull this little like scheme off. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh shit. Here we go. Like that's crazy though. So they had to know that it was not getting checked into like that to know that they would get away with it for so long, and they got away with it apparently. It looks like for a while, but it's not like you can take like 18 million just overnight, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I know something must have happened. Somebody must have needed some money. Like, but that's crazy. So they keep saying like in all these like political interviews and whatnot that it was the people that were draining the economy. No, there was like a group of fucking workers that were using people's like deceased people's like social security numbers and all that stuff. Like that's crazy to me. That's crazy. I'm like, holy shit, man. They must have been smart as fuck. Been smart as fuck. Like I'm like, but it was the people that worked there, which makes me wonder why they're so rude. Like I don't know if you've ever been down to one of those offices. I had to go down for like Medicaid at one point because they said like I had a whole bunch of language barriers do be annoying. They definitely do. They definitely do. Like I'll be sitting there trying to like talk to somebody like so. If you watch, my number one thing when I go into a battle is so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much English do you speak? And if the answer is yes, I'm like, peace, homie. Can't help it. I can't hang with it. You know what I mean? Like I cannot hang with it. And I said, if you guys are new, you're more than welcome to come and chit chat with me. My main live streams that I do are TikTok or not Instagram. I hate Instagram. TikTok and YouTube. So if you want to find me, normally that's where you can find me. Those are my normal homes away from home. I absolutely love it when people stop through there. But I will do other ones here and there, like kind of I've been doing one called C2 because it does this thing where it's a bonus bot. So if you go live on there, like you're guaranteed to get at least X something a day. I don't know. I found it very cool. So I said I'll go on there like here and there. So I'll kind of like a dual stream and just see what see what works. Guys, welcome through. So we do the weird news first thing in the morning. I talked about this yesterday, but I feel like I need to talk about it again because I said Charlie Kirk's been in the news a lot lately. Like I do the weird news, but I also do trending topics and celebrity news and anything that I think is newsworthy. This has been the newest thing is that they are now going the theories route, like the conspiracy theories route. Now, I watched one guy, right, and he said that if it had happened the way that they said it happened, if he, with the type of, the B word. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Leo. I appreciate that, guys. I don't expect anything. Everything is 100%. It's appreciated. It's appreciated on a different level. Every single bit is appreciated. So thank you, Leo. Like, oh look, you gave me. Oh, I hit a goal. Yay! Yay! Oh, yay! See, it makes me feel all victorious. Like it does. It makes me feel all victorious. But so I think the conspiracy theories are something that you're so wonderful, honey, that are coming out, right? And what they're doing is it's they're looking at different ways that this could happen, right? So they're doing it by God, Leo, come on, you gotta do it. Aren't you sweet? Aren't you sweet? I don't ever expect anybody to do anything. I said everything that I earn in my life goes back into my small business. It's back there if you guys want to go check it out. It's edgeoftheeasel.com. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I don't know what I'm saying you're welcome for. I mean, thank you. Thank you, Leo. Like, straight up, I ain't doing anything. You did everything. Like, every single thing is appreciated. So, and I said, I'm not political. This is not like a pro Charlie Kirk against Charlie. It has nothing to do with that. Like I said, the fact that he has kids, that's the part that bothers me a lot. They had has now started looking at the way the project, you know how they can like scientifically discover the projectile of an object like in crimes. That's what they're going through now, and so they're saying that they now believe that the kid, and the kid has admitted that he did not work alone. They're thinking that there was somebody else. Had the bullet come from this way, right, like how they thought it did, like up on a roof, came down and hit him right here, because it didn't hit this. If it hit his spinal cord, it would have stopped in the spinal cord because their spinal cord's kind of tough. When you got all right here, you got not super strong bones, but you have tendons as well and tissue. So they said if it had come from that way and shot, it would have shot through his neck and it would have come out the back side because there wouldn't have been anything that heavy. Hi, Shawnee, how are you? I'm back, yay! But so that's the other thing they've been kind of talking about lately. So they're now thinking that there was a second person involved, and he was behind him and it came out the front, which is why, like I said, I hope nobody has seen. I seen a video the very next day. I got up and the unfiltered video was online. It was before they'd taken it down, and it was a pretty graphic video. And I don't wish that. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. Like I said, I have a pretty strong constitution. That was a lot. They're saying there's no way with the type of B word that was used and the type of G word that was used, there's no way that it would have not penetrated his shoulder blade and come out the back and probably hit somebody else. So they're thinking now that somebody behind him shot, and that explosion that we've seen wasn't from the impact, it was from popping through after. So that's just, just something for you to chew on today. I can only imagine that's what I mean. His kids and his wife were there. His kids and his wife were there. They were at that college tour with him. And that's what like I said, I know that next morning, right? I got up and I'm just looking on TikTok. I wasn't even looking for like unedited version. I was just scrolling and all of a sudden like I seen it like full, and I'm like, man, like you imagine one day that their kids are probably gonna wanna like search their data and know about his life and know about like who he was and what kind of person he was and this and that and all. And then the next thing you know, that's what they come across. Like that's horrible to me. So I don't think anybody deserves that at all. Like anybody deserves that. Like that's just how it be. That's just how it be. Hold on, guys. We're gonna put some eyeliner on. Okay, let me see real quick. Okay, we're at 3 minutes. All right. See the eyebrows, and the eyelash like line. Look, does it make me look so much more enticing? Probably not. And I'm okay with that. So enticing, like so enticing. So I said the whole thing is like really sad. I don't think that anybody should be that had have that done to them because of what they believe. Like that's my opinion. It's not some I've come across people recently. I've had people be like, "Oh, you must be a Democrat," and I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "Oh, your hair color." I'm like, wait, wait, um, say what now? I'm like, wait, so I must be a Democrat because my hair is blue? Okay, well it was red before that. So what does that mean? Like what? What? Like I'm like losing it there. I'm like, and then somebody told me that I must be trans because my hair is blue. And I'm like, once again, I'm not getting it. Like what? Like what? So because I have blue hair, that instantly means that I'm trans. Not that there's anything wrong with being trans. Like I totally support trans people. You know what I mean? But I'm like, why does it matter, dude? Like, and that's what I said to dude the other day. I was like, why does it matter what I have between my legs? You're not going to get to see it and or enjoy it anyway. So why does it matter? And he's like, oh, so you must be a guy then. And I was like, no. Actually, if you had listened to what I said that I'm an innie and I've always been an innie, and I made a joke about it, always being an innie. And like you didn't listen, like, but I'm like, why are we still on this like 20 minutes? Like, I'm telling you, some days I can people with the best of them. Some days I'm all about people. And then other days I'm like I'm a step away from having that string just finally snap. Yeah, like some days be like that, man. When you're dealing with like large groups of people, like through live streams, like yeah, it definitely, it gets a lot. It gets a lot. Like, but like I do, and I have this horrible thing, and I'm sure that anybody that's known me long enough knows that I have this look on my face, and it's not me trying to be a bitch, it's not me trying to be an asshole, but I can guarantee you, if you've seen it, Lindsay's probably seen it before. If you've seen it before, you've known it. Like people will ask me something like, "Well, I figured you must be trans because you have blue hair," and I'll literally like stop, and I'm like, "Wait, what? What?" Oh, I guess, like, 'cause that makes perfect sense. Like, the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't make any type of sense. Like, it's the hair color. It's not a political statement. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm like, up until 2 weeks ago, it was bright red. Like, what would that make me then? But nobody ever walked up to me and went, "You must be Republican because your hair's red." I'm like, people are really taking shit like the wrong ass way. Like, I didn't realize that hair color had so much meaning behind it. Like I said, when my hair was like bright red, nobody ever walked up to me and accused me of being like a Republican, or accused me of being like not trans, or accused me of being like, I'm like, if I was trans, I would say I was trans. I wouldn't be embarrassed of it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, all that I've said is, regardless, like I'm sitting on what is my business, and none of it has anything to do. Like it just like I said, the whole thing this whole week has been like so beyond weird to me. I'm like, it's a hair color, guys. It's not like, it's not a political statement. I promise. I promise. I would let you guys know. Like I would let you guys in on it. Like, hey guys, we're gonna do this for like a couple weeks. We're gonna do blue hair and just see what they react. I would let you guys in on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But then I want to look at some people. Like, you ever want to look at somebody and just grab them by the face and be like, "How are you so dumb? How are you this dumb? Tell me, tell me." Like that's been my, that's been about like where I've been at all this week. Guys, do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. I appreciate it when people stop by to see me. Like I said, some weeks I'm great with it. Other weeks I'm just not. Yes, yes. Like some weeks I will be as patient, and like you would think I was Mary Poppins. Like, oh darling, hello. Oh, you would like to know if I'm trans because I have blue hair. I can see where your confusion. Other weeks I'm like, can you please go sit on something sharp? Because I have blue hair, I must be a Democrat. But maybe I just like the color. Like maybe that didn't cross somebody's mind. Like, but it's happened a lot this week. Like I'm like, dude, it's blue hair. It's not like, it's not me claiming one sex or the other. It's not me. Like I'm like, what? Like, and I tell everybody, I'm like, I'm a female. I was born a female. I like to say I was born an innie because it's like a belly button. Sometimes you have an outie. Sometimes you have an innie. I have an innie in every aspect. But I'm like, even if I was trans, why would it matter? Like, unless I'm planning on maybe like potentially sleeping with you, or you're potentially sleeping with me, why does it matter? Like, I mean, why does it matter? Like, either way, I'm sitting on something that you ain't going to get to be a part of. So, and then this dude was like, "Oh, so you're trans?" I was like, "No, that's not what I said. What I said was I'm a girl, but even still, it has nothing to do with you because I'm not going to sleep with you." So that's what I had said. You can read it whichever way you wish it. Like, but that's what was said. Like, and but like some people need like the big letters. Like you remember those old books like in school where it would give you like the E, and you had to perfectly do the E, and then you'd trace lines of the E, the F, the G. Like some people need to go back to that shit too. Because the trolls this week have been really bad with misspellings, and that's like that is such like a grammar. I absolutely hate it when somebody comes through and they try to troll you and they're fucking all misspelled, and you're like, dude, listen, you need an education. Like you should be studying more than you should be trolling. Like believe me, because yeah, you need some help, honey. Like doesn't everybody's phone have autocorrect now? So how are people still misspelling shit? I just was gonna like, how are people still misspelling shit at this level of like technology? Like my autocorrect corrects everything. Like it'll be like, oh bitch, you got this backward. Oh yeah, thanks girl, I got you. Like how do people misspell shit when they're trying? It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know that I'll ever get it. Like, I got one this morning. I was gonna say over on my TikTok or on my YouTube. It said "scary face filter reminds me of grandma." Well, I'm assuming your grandma is dead. So, are you saying I'm too thin? Thin, like reminds me of grandma because you've seen her decompose. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's why I'm so attracted to you because you look like my dead grandmother. Like, okay, buddy, chill. Like, but it's like, this just is stupid shit, man. Like, this stupid shit. And some days I come on and I'm ready for this stupid shit, and other days I come on and I'm just like, there's gonna be so much stupid shit tonight. So much stupid shit. And I feel like but I'm feeling like I'm going to be able to take it better today, right? Okay, so let's see. Oh, did you guys hear about what's happening? There's like something going on overseas. There's two tropical cyclones, and they could collide into. They're saying it's a monster. It's a monster storm over Fiji, which threatens the whole east coast of the U.S., which kind of sucks because that's where I am. So that kind of sucks. I would prefer that not happen. Like I would prefer it not to. I'm covering the bills of the first 5 people to message me live. Right, and I bet that's gonna work and not seem like a shtick or like a scheme at all. Yeah, I bet nobody in here will report you for spamming. Yeah, or scams. Like I bet everybody in here will message you and just be like, please, like it's not that I think that people in here should possibly, click that button, click the flag, and then click yeah, yeah. Now everybody's probably gonna message them like, Lord, I'm covering the bills of the first 5 people. So what would make you do that? Like he just got extra money to give away like that. Oh, what bills you got? Here we go. Like that's not even like a solid theory. That's not even like a somewhat like, oh, maybe he would do that. That's like a no. Nobody would ever do that ever. The ones that I hate are like you'd see them in the really busy streams. So like, call me free for schmexy time. No, like, dude, listen. When you call into those lines, I guarantee you the women that you speak to, because I've had experience with those lines, not personal, not in the way that you guys would think, but those girls do not look like how they're pictured. Straight up. They're like somebody that's literally like 85 years old and they can work from home in their walker and like straight up. Like I had a friend that worked at one with her mother. And like she's like, yeah, most of the women there are like super duper old. They're like, because it's a job, you don't really have to. Imagine that. Imagine being like 82 years old, and that's your job is listening to people like beat their meat. It's gross. I said like it's really hard. I'm at a really hard time in my life because I'm really heterosexual and I really like men, but like they annoy the piss out of me sometimes. Is that awful? I don't know. Like how do your socks? How if the floor is so clean in the bedroom? How do your socks end up right next to the laundry basket? How? Tell me how because I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting grouchy in my old age. Am I getting grouchy? I think it's funny. I'm like, Or like you'll like men do weird stuff. Like you'll open up like a sock drawer to put stuff away, and there'll be like paper straws all full of it, and you're like, paper? What? How do you have as many paper straws in your sock drawer? Like, oh, did I have it in there? I think that a lot of men do stuff without thinking it fully through. Like they'll women were like, oh, I'm gonna have to pick up these straw papers later. Like, better get on now. You know what I mean? I think men are just like, ah, straw papers. Oh, they'll be here. They're not gonna be, they're not gonna be here for that long. And the next thing I got that whole drawer full of straw paper, cigar wrappers, like lighters, spare change, like all this shit. And you're like, in one drawer? How? How? So I am. Let me see where we're at so far. We're at 40 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna go refill my coffee cup because I need me some coffee today. Oh God, I need some coffee. So yeah, there. If you guys remember it was a few months ago. They were supposed to be having like that really big earthquake. It was like in Greece, and they were actually worried that the east coast of the U.S. and the west coast of the U.S. were going to be completely wiped out. That didn't happen. The rapture also didn't happen. How about that? Yeah, the rapture did not happen. Either that or it happened and we're all just fucked. Maybe I should have kept my hair red. Like, I don't know. Like, it either happened. And there's been no, the pastor that was predicting, like, the rapture, he's been completely silent. Go figure. All right, guys, here, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to go get some coffee. I will be back. Give me like 10, 15 minutes. I'll be back on, okay? Do you spit or swallow? Neither. I gargle. And then I spit it back up on myself and rub it all through my hair. Yeah. So there's like lots to that. Yeah. So all right guys, I'll be back. I appreciate you guys stopping by to see me. Like I said, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna have a beautiful day, y'all.